Any announcements? I don't think we have any announcements. You are the community. Any input?
Thank you for being here.
On a very hot evening.
Yeah. It is nice in here.
Board member reports. Darcy.
I have nothing to report.
Okay. Nikki.
I have nothing to report. Thank you.
Mr. Morgan. Nothing to report. Paige.
Nothing to report.
Okay. Only thing for we're finishing up principal negotiations, and I think we are at the end almost. I think we're reaching an agreement. So hopefully moving on to the next thing. Good. All right. Administrative reports. You were here for our entertainment only, Pat. What you got?
It's yours. Speaking of floors, the kitchen flooring, they're going to be done probably Wednesday next week, faster than we thought. And we're going to move the equipment back in probably the following week, and then that'll probably take all week to get it all moved in, and then plumbers will come back in and follow us hopefully the next week and hooking everything back up. Bathroom project. You can probably see if you wanted to peek out that hall that there's some CMU walls and door frames already up on one set of bathrooms by the gym. They have door frames on the other set by the gym. Oh, this one down here just had concrete pad poured last Wednesday, I think it was. And they got the door frames up and the plumbing's all ready to go. So they're just waiting for that to finish. They're on schedule. There's a project progress meeting tomorrow at 10. I'll probably have more information. So, okay, there's that. And then I think there's a pad that was poured out by the softball field behind that dugout. And I think that might have been, I'm not sure on if that was, I think that was donated by the softball boosters. So, these are brothers poured the concrete on Friday, I believe. So, it's been a long week, last week and this week. Feels like a Friday already. So, that's about all I got.
It looks like there was some patchwork in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, patchwork. It wasn't draining properly, so they kind of re-sloped it and paved it. It was about a 3-day process. So.
Is that the same company that we were talking with the cracks and stuff, or
there's a different company that's going to follow up with patching the cracks in the future, probably toward the end of summer.
Yeah, so this was Matthew that did what's out there, and then we're using a different company to fill in the cracks. So
was the resloping covered in the warranty?
Yep.
The resloping was covered.
Okay.
The cracks were not.
Okay.
So I have no reason to not believe them. They said that this was I don't know if you remember all the freezing rain that we had this year. They said that this was a bad year just about everywhere for things like parking lots because of the freezing rain would come in and then expand in the cracks and then freeze and make the cracks worse. And that would not be covered by warranty. So we have another recommended group coming into us to fill in the cracks.
Yeah.
But the other was covered by the warranty. And then we are still working with the company regarding the crumbling.
Yeah, they were here last week doing some measuring and some other stuff. That's Weezer Brothers, along with the steel company. Can't think of their name off the top of my head. They're on the south side of the cross, but we're still working with them on that. So
I'm sorry.
Is that one going to be warranty covered?
We are hoping. Yes, we are. Patrick and I are. Yeah. The steps.
Fine Arts.
Yeah, we're.
No, these are the steps.
Well, we come up like what I would call the main entrance into the school.
Those are crumbling already?
Yeah, especially around the anytime where metal came down into the concrete, right around that area, they're crumbling. And in Patrick, in my opinion, this is too early for that to be happening.
Yeah, it's not the first time somebody's put metal into concrete. So.
And then I'm not trying to avoid the answer to that, but the the trickiness in this case is the company that was our general contractor subcontracted out to do that concrete. So now they are working with the subcontractor to make this right.
So Weezer's subcontracted?
No, they are, yes,
They
Yes.
Yeah, to Weezer
Yes.
Precast, I believe.
So it's in the family.
No, it wasn't Weezer Precast.
No.
It's, Carry, I think, out of lacrosse.
Oh.
The steel.
Specialized service. Yeah, we-
but it's too early for that to be crumbling.
yeah.
So,
Like
as Cody
that,
pointed out a couple times, one night I went out there and took a fairly substantial piece back into the school.
Pretty large.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna stand by their work and we're gonna have this fixed. So that's my official statement tonight.
Awesome.
Thank you for fighting the good
Yeah.
fight.
Mhm.
Thank you for your report.
I'm glad they fixed that slope.
I will add one other project that has just been delayed. The solar connections out of Matthew in La Crosse was hoping to start on the solar in the elementary, and Excel threw a couple curveballs at them. And so they had to go back and resubmit, which they have done, plans as to what they're doing that involves Excel. Excel now has to approve that before Matthew's allowed up on the roof. So it's nothing I'm worried about, but we are, I was hoping that today I'd be able to tell you we had boots on the roof, and the boots aren't on the roof yet. But it's nothing that I'm concerned about.
Thank you for the update. I'm not surprised.
So that has been, there've been a few of these that, have been interesting for me and eye-opening, in that world. So,
Any other questions for Pat, since he's the only one here?
How are you doing for workers? You still short?
Still short 3 full-time.
No applicant?
Just got one today. I haven't had a chance to review it yet. So do that tomorrow morning first thing.
that's the area that we remain the shortest at in the district. I know that's an ongoing concern for all of us.
Yeah.
Are
But-
we offering
been
too
an-
little?
In my opinion, yes.
Yes.
So,
You've done the exit
By
interviews?
$7.
Ooh.
I've got to work with we're in the process of negotiations with the, support staff group.
Okay.
And it's my hope that we can come out of there with some more competitive pay to draw people in. That's my hope.
That's been
Yeah.
a long-term issue since I've been on,
It's been an issue here for quite a while.
many years.
Yeah.
So
Any other
the
questions?
support- I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
I just wanted to ask Wally. So who approves the pay per hour, the support?
It's negotiated.
Okay.
It's all negotiated. And in our district, I don't know if this is in all Minnesota districts, which is different from the district that I came from. All 4 of our support staff groups, cooks, custodians, paraprofessionals, and administrative assistants, that's all in one negotiating group. So we've met once, and we're meeting again on the 29th for negotiating session number 2.
In Wisconsin, they all are separate?
Mm-hmm.
And this would be to hopefully get a pay increase.
Yeah, I mean, from our side of it, we gotta be financially responsible, but yes, that would be my hope that we could get to a point where we're more competitive and we can draw.
That's probably why we're not getting.
We are substantially under some areas in custodial pay in our area.
We're just in a very odd space.
Yeah.
So where we're located.
Yep.
You look at Caledonia and La Crosse, and their pay scale is significantly different, but we're right in the middle, so it makes it really hard to get that.
yeah, we're
It's
competing.
where we're
with
competitive, but not.
Not Caledonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Caledonia has, more income from their ag lands around them, and La Crosse has the commercial properties around them, where we're primarily residential.
It'll be part of the master agreement.
Yeah, that'll be, yep.
Any other
More
questions?
to come on that.
Yeah.
Keep you updated.
All right, thank you, Pat, appreciate it.
Um,
Wally?
yeah, mine are pretty short. Can we go ahead and hit, I did make a copy, I just gotta find it. Thank you. So, June and July, there's a lot of reporting to the state. So just making sure that T's are crossed and I's are dotted, as far as all the different reporting that we have to do. There's been a number of those. Our oversight update, just wanted to let you know, because oversight working really hard on the upcoming 26-27 school year. So we continue to meet as far as our professional development, where curricular alignment is going to be the biggest topic for 26-27. So we had two of the subcommittees actually meeting again here just recently. But I feel good about that. We just want to really, it's too big of a deal to not, really be ready and be as prepared as we can as we walk into the school year. So they've been doing good work there. Special education transportation. We are in the local superintendents now are in beginning talks about how can we reduce routes and transportation while yet serving our kids now that basically everything is located in Winona. So I've been on a chain with the local superintendents about the toughest part right now is finding a date that 8 superintendents, if they're not taking time to get together and brainstorm, how can we work with our local transportation agencies and reduce routes that may be financially beneficial for all of our districts. So we're in the real initial stages for that. And just wanted to also mention that school board candidacy for November, that window opened yesterday on the 14th and closes on the 28th. So 14th to the 28th for school board candidacy for November. And that's all I had for today.
Any questions for Wally?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Informational items, the budget update. I think this is posted for your review. Is there any questions on the balance sheet or anything you want to do for anything, Wally, for the overview?
No, the biggest thing I want to is that you can always email if something like this comes up and Julie's not available on a night like tonight to ask those questions. It is absolutely okay to email both of us and then just say, hey, I saw this and I had a question on this. Then I'll call Julie to make sure that I hear the answer also if it's something that board members are curious about, and then we'll make sure that Julie gets back to you with any questions that you have on anything budget related. But I know I'm previewing coming up in the action items, but I've been talking with both Ellers and Julie regarding those four I think they're all live links right now that are in the board agenda that'll come up in the action items, but that's something that comes up for all the districts in July of every year. Those of you you're all veteran board members, so this wouldn't be the first time that you saw those. So.
Any donations?
Teresa would be able to answer that immediately, and
That's okay.
she's gone tonight, so I don't have that answer. I'm sorry.
There's a link down one.
We'll go to the consent agenda and we'll take a look at it.
Move to approve?
Second.
Darcy has moved to approve the consent agenda. Eric Morgan has seconded. Is there any discussion? I think we would take a look at the donations.
Nope, right
You're right
just
there.
here
I
up
didn't
and
even realize it.
G is in Genibical.
The worst G
That's
ever
the worst G
worded.
ever. That's like a J.
Try George. All
I
right,
was going
what
to
do we
say
got
goat, and I thought goat
here?
wasn't
The
a good
lefty.
one.
Darcy, help me with that.
Krajewski.
Krajewski.
Okay.
Golf tourney. Pine Creek. $500.
Nice. Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you. Very well done.
For the
All right.
Manson locker, yeah, that's awesome.
That's wonderful.
All right. Anything else or comments or questions with the consent agenda? Hearing no more discussion, we'll proceed to vote on the consent agenda. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The consent agenda passes.
I'm super excited to see those handbooks out nice and early, ready to go.
Yep, and, I think AI and the e-bikes were probably the biggest additions, that.
And Loudon Paulinger, hometown kid coming home to coach the hockey. Very well.
Very cool.
All right, moving on to action items. I will read this then ask for a motion.
Yes.
So, the resolution relating to general obligations, facilities, maintenance bonds, stating official intent to proceed with and authorizing the issuance and sale thereof, and providing for credit enhancement with respect thereto, and establishing compliance with reimbursement bond regulations under the Internal Revenue Code.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Nikki Miller, seconded by Darcy Cody. Any other discussion on that? 'Cause
So
I'm not
this is
quite sure what I read.
This is regarding the roof?
This is the roof.
Yes, the roof. That was a good clarification, Mr. Morgan. Thank you. All right.
It's a $2 million bond, worked through with Ellers.
Any other discussion on action item A? We'll proceed to vote on action item A with the resolution. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Mr. Morgan dissents. Motion still passes. I'm told that we can do B, C, D, and E as one motion.
Move to approve.
Thank you, Nikki.
Second.
I was waiting for you to read something long
Nikki.
again.
I was.
Nikki Miller, motion to approve B, C, D, and E, and seconded by Eric Morgan. Is there any discussion on B, C, D, and E?
The second was Martel. Okay, we both said it.
Oh, yeah, they both said I had to
Oh,
pick one.
pardon me.
Yeah, sorry.
You take them.
Hearing no discussion, we'll proceed to vote on B, C, D, and E. All in favor of those four topics, B, C, D, and E, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously.
Move to adjourn. I'll second.
Move to adjourn by Nikki Miller, seconded by Daniel Martell. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Meeting adjourned.
19 minutes.
And
Shorter than an Elvis wedding in Vegas.
So, Wally, how did it go talking to Interstate Roof